I've planned a girls' trip during my 10th wedding anniversary date, and my husband is getting very upset. My husband, 42, and I, 37, have our 10-year wedding anniversary coming up soon. This has been a long year for both of us as I was diagnosed with cancer and have been dealing with the treatments for the past year and have finally been declared cancer-free. During the treatment, my husband has been amazing and has used almost all of his vacation time to make sure that I was being taken care of. Of course, this meant that he doesn't have any time to take a week off for our upcoming 10-year wedding anniversary to go do something fun. I, of course, still wanted to celebrate being cancer-free, so I booked a tropical getaway trip with one of my best friends so I could get away and celebrate. Due to the scheduling of my friend, the only time that worked best for her was during the same time that my wedding anniversary falls on. I figured this would be fine since my husband couldn't take any time off to go anywhere anyway. I told my husband that I was taking the trip after everything had been booked, and he ended up getting very upset and saying that taking the trip on our anniversary date and not discussing any of the plans with him prior to booking everything made him feel like he didn't matter. Of course, this is not true. I still love him, but I really wanted to get away and have some time to have fun again. I told him that once he has some vacation time saved again that he can book us a trip and we could enjoy some tropical time together then. I really didn't want him to feel like he wasn't allowed to do anything fun. Am I wrong for planning a trip with my friend on my wedding anniversary date and not informing my husband until after everything was booked? Top comments. This is OP talking to the husband. Thanks for the support, honey, and for burning up all your vacation time to take care of me. I'll send a postcard for our anniversary. So, he was an amazing husband during your illness and used up all of his vacation time caring for you, and you unilaterally booked a tropical vacation over your anniversary with a friend? This is sending a big message to him that he doesn't matter to you. He sacrificed for you, but you are willing to ignore his hurt feelings for your own benefit. You could have had a lovely low-key together anniversary to wrap up this terrible year that you got through together. Surely there is another time period out of the other 51 weeks where you could vacation with a friend. Update 1. I understand from the comments that I was being insensitive. The timing with my friend is that she really wanted to get away from the cold weather and do something warm before her job picks back up in the summer. I understand that my husband is super upset, and I will talk to him later and let him choose anything that he wants us to do together after I get back, just to let him know that he is still important to me. Top comments. She's still going on the trip, lol. Dude spends all of his vacation time to help his sick wife, and as soon as she's better, instead of spending their 10-year wedding anniversary together, she wants to fly off on vacation without him. Just, wow. As I pointed out in my own thread on this topic, she doesn't mention employment, and I can't imagine she could have worked much for the entire year while getting cancer treatments. So, this raises the question of where she's getting the money for this tropical getaway. Who's actually paying for it? And she decided she will let him choose the tropical getaway that he can take her on once he builds his vacation time back up. If I were him, I would not take her anywhere. Update 2. I had to take some time to reflect on the messages and replies that I got. Some were very hurtful, which is fair. To answer a few questions brought up. I do have a job and was able to work reduced hours while using my sick days for appointments and the surgery/recovery. My husband's work would not allow for him to use his sick time for this, so he had to use his vacation days. The cancer I had thankfully wasn't as severe as some people's family members here. But it still took many appointments, a surgery to remove most of it plus lymph nodes, and then the resulting radiation therapy and follow-up appointments. I have decided that I would push back the trip and leave the day after our anniversary so my husband and I can spend our anniversary together. I did apologize to my husband for booking the trip without talking about it with him first. He has had no issues with me taking time to spend with my friends in the past, and I honestly didn't think he would mind that much. My friend is obviously upset with this as she has to reschedule her days off as well as parts of the trip that she contributed to, but I hope she understands the situation. I want everyone to know that I really wasn't trying to be the biggest asshole on the planet. This has been a very stressful time, and I'm just trying to keep everyone happy as I care about everyone in my life. Update 3. I can't believe that this topic is still getting attention. I should probably note that I went on the trip and I made sure to email my husband every day to let him know that I was safe and that I love him. I don't think that he was mad about it. He seemed happy to see me when he picked me up at the airport. Overall, I think everything worked out in the end. So, I may be the asshole, but that is now in the past and we can move on with our lives. Top comments. OP justifies herself to some comments. God, I don't even care about the updates. This is the most insufferable story I've seen. Honestly, you husband deserves someone who would have put as much into him as he did you, and the fact you didn't want to spend your 10-year anniversary with him. Then you tried to give more reasoning to go after everyone called you the asshole. Your husband is more than you deserve, honestly. So, I had a lapse in judgment. It's not like I purposely went out to do harm against my husband. We all make mistakes every now and then. And as I said before, he didn't seem upset when he picked me up. We just moved on from this. Sweetie, you are so naive. Bet she was going to leave him before she got sick and just needed someone to take care of her. Hope her fun didn't bring home another nasty illness. Never seen so many red flags in one post before. That was very rude to post. Why would you think that I was going to go screwing other guys when all I wanted was for my friend and I to enjoy some tropical girl time? My bad. Maybe you just wanted your friend and not a dude. LOL, you obviously didn't care about your anniversary, nor your husband's feelings. So, it wasn't a big stretch from monumental asshole to cheater. Total narc behavior. Using your illness isn't an excuse to humiliate your husband. We know he will never forget this. Forgive yes, forget no. All you had to do is discuss the plan with your husband first. A very simple thing. The fact that you didn't, and that you did it in secret, makes everything you say suspect. And it's not rude to point out what everyone reading this thinks of you. I'm not the only one who went there. I'm pretty sure that if he was planning a trip to a place like Thailand without you or your knowledge, you'd file on him in a heartbeat. And no, it's no different. You put this out there to validate your selfish actions and got no sympathy. So put on your big girl pants, take the hits, hush up, and be a better person.